And of course, we also have the situation of, human rights challenges. That comes with basically, again, violation of land rights issues, just as we have with the extractive sector, where, productive lands can be taken, whether it's for mining or it's for, oil, etc. We have that chance to get into that loop of resource case. But I think the quantum of investment and required for you to demonstrate that you have actually undertaken an activity that merits you to get some carbon credit is a bit beyond the individual level. We have institutions in Ghana, a few institutions that have actually made this attempt, and they've done it especially in the area of clean cook, where they design cook stoves that are a bit more, energy friendly, energy efficient, and with that, the amount of basically energy, that is firewood, etc., used has been reduced. And since you have emissions from firewood, if you reduce the amount you use to still meet the same cooking needs, you end up reducing the amount of emissions done totally. And they've successfully done it. Cook Stove Ghana, they've successfully done this, and we're able to actually get carbon credits for yes.
You talked about land grabbing or land dispossession, if you like. And so do we consider those as early warning signs? Are they early warning signs? And what are the early warning signs generally associated with the carbon markets or carbon credits?
Indeed, the early warning signs, it may start with maybe simply institutions coming to purchase areas of land from people who at the moment probably needs the money more than the vision to protect it for a longer economic benefit. So that is an early warning sign. They're taking advantage of people who are vulnerable already. You know that offering them a given amount is just going to incentivize them to sell off the land. So that, yes, that is an early warning sign in a way. Also, really not engaging people in even conserving areas. This is not even just at a corporate level, even governments. Government can end up, cordoning off certain areas that were, that belong to local communities and decide to turn them into conservation areas, plant trees, etc., as part of efforts to really simply promote that there is a good amount of activities towards reducing emissions, so as to also get some credit in the carbon market. So I think these are some of the early warning signs that we must watch out for before they turn into monsters we can barely control.
Yes, monsters we can barely control. Related to that is that critics have argued that those early warning signs you just mentioned, it's making the carbon trading or the carbon market a carbon